2 days before Valorant's full release, Riot has leaked the new champion, Reyna. Their tweet included this teaser video, and by now the basics of her kit have been discovered. Her Q is a heal, her E makes her briefly invulnerable, but takes away her ability to shoot. These two abilities are tied up with her passive, where enemies Reyna kills leave behind orbs for her to collect. You need these orbs to use your Q and E. Her C is an AoE blind, her ult boosts her gun stats, and augments your other abilities for a short time. So that's all fine and dandy, but let's focus on her heal. Specifically, her ability to overheal. How the heal is tuned will determine whether she's S tier or useless as an agent. If she can't overheal back armor normally, she'll have the worst heal in the game, because you can't even use it until you've gotten a kill. On the other hand, if you can overheal without the boost from your ult, Reyna will be completely busted. You'll be able to refresh 1000 creds stat several times around. Not to mention you'll be able to have full heavy armor in eco rounds. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what John Carmack, the lead programmer on original FPS games such as Wolfenstein, Doom, and Quake, and who now serves as CTO at Oculus VR, has to say about these kinds of mechanics. Now, he is talking about how health packs in Quake let good players stomp their way to victory, but the same logic applies in any FPS.
Things about Quake where it wasn't really so clear when we were designing it, but it is a brutal game, especially in one-on-one, where a lot of modern games are much more approachable, where if you followed a lot of the Quake games, a lot of them were just blowouts, where you would get somebody that would take control of the level and they would be running their pattern, denying anyone any foot in the door, and you'd wind up with these 20-to-1 blowout games, where there are things that you can do in game design to make it more approachable, where like if you don't have health packs, where you go in, as long as you come out on top in the fight, you've got this little window to run around and bring your health back up. So
I just want to note that healing back to full and running around invulnerable are literally two of Reyna's abilities.
Even if you're only 5% better, you might win every engagement because you have enough time to go back, get yourself back up before you wind up re-engaging. Where in another game, if you didn't have health that would you had the ability to bring it back up, then even if somebody didn't win, if they knocked you down a whole lot, then they might get you the next time around, and scores can be much more even.
That makes sense.
However, he goes on to say that this is what made old games so appealing.
The amount of effort that goes into the modern games is extraordinary, just the detail and all the quality on all the different levels. But there is a little sense of games are so expensive to make now, sometimes in the hundreds of millions of dollars, that they do have to be conservative. So they have to be careful to make sure that they've got something that has a broad mass appeal. And I think that is the upside of some of the older games where they might have a little bit more of a distinct flavor. They weren't sort of focus grouped to death in the way that some of the more modern games can be.
So what do you think? Will Reyna be the next Jet, or will she be completely busted? If she is a broken solo queue stomper, is that even a problem? Are you glad Riot is taking risks with mechanics, or do you wish they would just obey the Reddit focus groups? Do you enjoy this type of low-effort content? Leave your thoughts and more down below, and have a good day.